Aadi Anant, as I see it, it's something which I don't think any other institution has taken up to promote the arts, especially our classical music, as much as NCPA has done. Not only is it just restricted to concerts, there are workshops that you do, lecture demonstrations, and a lot of things which I think helps today's aspiring young musicians a lot. When Zakir Bhai came up with this project and this title, and when he decided on this concert, he said, we are three different aspects of music coming together. One is Carnatic, one is Hindustani, and he's the one who is keeping us together. And it is like the Saraswati. Yeah, he is like the Saraswati, keeping Ganga and Jamuna together at the Triveni Sangam. So this is what it is.
Triveni is a production that has brought several concepts of thoughts together, and though it literally means the amalgamation of three different rivers, it is much more than that. It is in a way a statement. Triveni, when it went around the world, it was a statement that two women artists representing the two main streams of music in India are being led by the greatest percussionist ever, Zakir.
You probably would never know that the ancestor of the violin is from India. There are sculptures even today in the Chidambaram temple in the Sanctum Sanctorum, and if you go to the Rameshwaram temple, in the panel there you will see a person holding the violin and playing. So Rameshwaram temple, that is about 7,123 years ago. Lord Ram created that temple. So, and in the Vedas, this instrument at that time was called Dhanurveena. Dhanu means playing with bow, and Veena is an instrument. So Dhanurveena is something which is played with the bow. And there are also sculptures in Sri Lanka which show that the violin was there. It was not called the violin, it was called the Dhanurveena at that time. But since Ravan was considered to be a great exponent of this instrument, it was named after him. It was called Ravanastra. And since his wife Mandodari hailed from Rajasthan, colloquially it became Ravan Hatta, which you find today also there.
Even in the olden days, we talk about Guru Shishya Parampara, but we don't know the core definition of it. We don't know what it was like 300 years ago. How, I mean, we've heard in the Ramayana or in Mahabharata and how all the Kauravas and the Pandavas and Rama and Lava-Kush, they were being trained. We know about that. But what were the commandments that governed that system of Guru Shishya Parampara? So we have really no clue on that one. Living in the modern world, it is apparent to me that Guru Shishya Parampara is a multi-layered thought process, which does not limit itself to just one source. It opens itself to include all facets of life, and that is an impossibility when it comes to one entity, one guru. My father gave me all the tools I needed, but it had to be someone like Ravi Shankar ji or Ali Akbar Khan Sahib and Shiv Kumar Sharma ji and all to present themselves as blackboard for me to bounce my ideas off and assemble my portfolio. So, I mean, so it cannot be, I mean, most gurus teach you how to be a soloist when it comes to tabla. They can't teach you to be an accompanist. There are 500 instrumentalists and vocalists and everything. How are they going to tell you now with this you do this, with that you do that? No. Now you go out and fall flat on your face 5,000 times, get up and brush it off and move on and learn more and more and more, and fail 1,000 times and be a success once. But that one success is worth it.
When I was 12, 13 years old, Zakir Bhai had come to listen to me for the first time, and he was the one who said, if you are going to be playing like your aunt, who is going to listen to you? You need to be different. I don't know how you're going to create it, what you're going to do with your music, but if you are an original, that is when people will listen to you. So those words stuck in my mind, and all through the course of my life, he has been, I would say, a mentor and a guide to me as to how I should progress, how I should look up to my career, and what all I should do.
One important thing I would like to share is one of the tours that I was with him, he made a statement saying, Jayanthi ji, you represent a huge tradition. You come from a family with 6 generations of musicians, but you should not sound like any one of them. You should bring out your own sound, your own idiom, your expression, your story. So find that Jayanthi within you and bring, because that is what will be your statement to the world. And that changed, that was a paradigm shift in my approach to music, and I started looking within and trying to find my own story to tell. this instrument, the Saraswati Veena, is the national instrument of India. It represents, it comes to us from the Samved period, and the 4 main strings represent the 4 Vedas, and the 3 strings in the side represent the Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti and Kriya Shakti. The instrument is designed like a human body, with the 24 frets representing the 24 vertebrae of the human spinal cord, and it is a very esoteric instrument. No wonder Goddess Saraswati is represented with a veena in her hand, and I feel absolutely blessed to be representing this tradition, this instrument, and presenting it to the world.
I have such great memories of performing in NCPA. My first time I performed in NCPA was way back in 1989, and I didn't know that Mr. J.R.D. Tata was in the audience, and after I finished he came and told me, "Young lady, you have a great career, you're going to have a great career." That were his words to me that time.
In India, we do not have that amount of performing arts centers in the different cities, but NCPA has bridged that gap, and it's not just one genre of music or dance that NCPA does. The panorama of subjects that you cover, from theatre to music to popular music to folk music to everything, to poetry. So it is a huge panorama, and it is a one-point solution for anybody who is interested in arts. So I think the role is one of very great responsibility and something that actually represents what India stands for.
Kala Ramnath ji. Jayanthi Kumaresh ji.
Zakir bhai.